Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin in Tucson, Arizona. Thanks for being here today. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, do the YouTubey things, and today we have an open box video from PCGS, a world video for those of you keeping track at home. Economy service took a little bit over 2 months between the time we mailed it and the time it got back, so not too terrible for economy. This is, I have a couple fascinating pieces to show you first that are not ours, that are Chinese, and I'm intrigued by this. This is a 2009 commemorative, and it has a lot of words to it that I can't read, but it is the 30th anniversary of bullion in China, the Panda series. Here we go. So we can read this side though, right? 30th anniversary of the issuance of the Chinese modern precious metal commemorative coins. Pretty cool, kind of fun. I've seen those on eBay, and they didn't look like they were too terribly expensive to get. Looked like they were, you know, in that $40, $50 range. This is different. So this is a 50-gram silver piece, and it's made by China, and yet you see this symbol here? That's the American Numismatic Association seal. And so this is a silver medal issued by China in conjunction with the ANA. Isn't that wild? And so these I've seen in the couple $100 range, $200, $300. People have them up for thousands. I don't understand why, because they're not selling. But look at the design on this. Isn't this cool? I mean, they really are neat. They've got an exact copy of the Columbian World Exposition $50 in the back. They have a really cool looking depiction of Monticello, and it's the ANA medal 2019. Really nicely done all around. Very cool piece. So those are fun. Those are both for a customer, and then on to the rest of the show. Super excited to let you guys know that I bought an 1804 silver dollar, and this one is a little bit less than the $4 million the last one traded at. If you want to, I have a video where I showcased the 1804 silver dollar. That is, for those of you who are new at coin collecting, that is considered the king of the US coins. Speaking of kings, Georgie Porgy here. Yeah, looking pretty good. So this is one of my favorite types of dollars. This 1804, I consider it to be a trade dollar, but this is the Bank of England 1804 dollar, and it's also 5 shillings. So it is $1 and 5 shillings. So it is a trade dollar. It's multi-denominational, and sometimes that's known as a community church. And this guy here, PCGS VF25. I should probably find my notes on these guys somewhere. I think that's going to trade in that $150 to $200 range. Kind of fun. Next up, we have, speaking of a crown, we're back to crowns, the Commonwealth of Australia, 1938. One of my favorite coins from the 20th century. I just really love the way this crown presents itself. Really nice, pretty lustrous, fully uncirculated. You got some scrape marks here to the right of the crown. And then on the other side here, some more George action. Very different looking dude. Boy George here, not as old as the other guy. So this one came back, unk detail stained, boo-hoo. And so the staining is right there. Can you see it now at this angle? So there's some dark lines that run thus and thus. And there it is. Yeah, so we'll see. That one maybe we'll just auction off. I think a nice unk will be several $100s. And so I understand them putting the stained moniker on that. But that one, I think we'll probably start at maybe at $150 and auction it. I don't know. It's a neat coin. Speaking of neat coins, this Iranian piece, 1902, Hygerian date 1320. Some of my favorite coins. Really nice luster. Here we go. This guy, I want you to focus in on all those lines that are right there, because those lines are not cleaning lines. Once again, Ben leading the jury. There's the date 1320. So this is a 1, a 3, a 2, and a 0. And once again, just really great luster on this coin. And I tried this under a couple of different lights, and they called this cleaned. And on this one, you know, the staining, I understand. This guy, I will politely disagree. And we will yield, sir. I yield to the peso, Mexico peso, 1908. So these were 8 reales, and then eventually they became un peso. Mo money, that's the Mexico City Mint, the MO, 1908. You've got the purity on there. Really nice lustrous piece. And coming back as a nice low-grade uncirculated coin, MS62. I think that's a fair all-around grade on that guy. Those trade also in that $150 to $200 range. So that's going to be a lot of what you see here, because that was kind of the goal when you're sitting in a economy service. They should be in roughly the $300 and under price range. Sometimes they go a little bit higher. Okay, yippee skippy boys and girls. Look at this guy. So these are interesting pieces because it says souvenir on it. 1897. Patria y Libertad. This is República de Cuba. So if I can get on my step stool, ladder, high horse, soapbox. First of all, so these coins actually come in proof and unk, and this I actually thought and still think possibly that this is a circulated proof. So the soapbox I'm about to get on has to do with coins from Cuba. They call this an AU55 S peso, souvenir peso, which is interesting also, souvenir peso. But the thing about this is on eBay you can sell these if they don't find them. And based on the number of counterfeits that they let go through, you'd think that they would let all the coins go through from Cuba. But if you put the word Cuba in a listing, you can't list it because there's some type of whatever, political blah, blah, blah. And, you know, why punish the collector? Honestly, as though this coin has anything to do with anything about anything. It's a coin. It was produced in 1897. Let my people go. Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Can't we just get along? I mean, honestly, people, honestly. Cool piece. That guy is actually, I think north of 300, maybe closer to 4. And now that I've said my awful things that I've said to offend all the human beings out there, let's go back to just looking at coins and being happy. 1915, also Cuba. Popular designs in general. 10 gram, 900 fine. There's again the Cuban crest. And this is a different type of denomination. Y'all aren't used to that, are you? 40. I always have a hard time saying that word. 40 centavos. That one, I don't know why I have a hard time with that one. That's 40 centavos. Got the 40C, so that's kind of fun. MS62. Nice grade. Also probably just in that $400 or slightly under $400 price point on that particular coin. And fun till Daddy takes the T-Bird away. Guys, thanks so much for being here today with me. I appreciate it. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner, and you can watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.